This may be Shia LaBeouf's best performance. Here's my drive time review of the Peanut Butter Falcon. Peanut Butter Falcon stars Shia LaBeouf, Dakota Johnson, Thomas Haden Church, John Hawkes, and in a small role, John Bernthal and Bruce Dern. And introducing a new actor, a new up-and-coming actor. His name is Zack Gottsagen, and he plays a Down syndrome kid. And he actually suffers from this disease. And this kid is just so endearing, and his friendship with Shia LaBeouf's character, Tyler, is just very heartwarming. We're often complaining that there are not enough original movies, in the world of adaptations and superhero flicks. But this one is very, very original. It's very sweet. And so that's definitely one I would recommend. So Shia plays a character named Tyler, who's a bit of an outlaw. He set fire to this person's fishing gear, and so now they're after him. So he's got to escape on foot to Florida to seek refuge, obviously, from these men who are out to basically kill him. Along the way, he meets this kid who ran away from a nursing home. He suffers from Down syndrome, and when he first encounters him, he's only wearing his underwear. He ran away from the residential home because he wants to become a professional wrestler, and he keeps seeing this commercial of a person named the Saltwater Redneck Wrestler, played by Thomas Haden Church. So he wants to go train with this guy, and his dream is to become a professional wrestler. So of course, we're all saying, no, you can't do that, because they treat him differently. And at the nursing home, he's taken care of by Eleanor, played by Dakota Johnson. Almost said Fanning. And when he leaves, she actually goes in search of this kid, who she's pretty much taken under her wing and taken care of. When he encounters, or I should say Tyler encounters the young kid, and at first he just gets him to safety, but he says, he leaves him and tells him, you're on your own. But he rescues him once again from these mean bullies, and instead of just leaving him there, he takes him with him. Of course, the adventures become a sort of Mark Twainish type of journey, where at one point they build a raft and they're on the raft. I mean, sounds cheesy, but it makes sense in the story as far as how they get to that point. And granted, they're in the Everglades, so there's a lot of swamp and a lot of quirky characters along the way. But I think what was lovely about the film is that Tyler doesn't treat Zack like a special case. He treats him like another human being. He yells at him like he would any other person. He doesn't treat him with kid gloves. And that's what was enjoyable about the film, is that you expect it to go a certain way, but it doesn't. And he ends up being kind of a mentor for this kid. And this kid teaches him a thing or two, of course, as it always goes. This kid, he's not little, he's a teen, but he suffers from Down syndrome. He's sort of a fish out of water learning things. And the film is just so endearing. I thought, oh my God, I had never seen Shia LaBeouf in this way. I haven't seen all his films, but I would say it's his best performance. At some points you have tears in your eyes, because this relationship they form is so beautiful that you appreciate it. And it was so well told. The story has a suspense as well, because Tyler has these people after him, and they catch up to him a few times. And at one point, Zack actually rescues him. So it was a little bit of both. They were each rescuing each other. Now, Eleanor is on her own adventure trying to find Zack. And when she does, again, she wants to treat him like this kid who can't do anything for himself. But she joins the adventure and comes to learn that she's been treating him the wrong way this whole time. That, yes, she was very nice to him, but she was treating him like he wasn't capable of living life. And that's what Tyler shows Zack, is how to live life. You don't have to be restrained. And Zack doesn't think he's restrained, but everybody else is trying to restrain him in how he lives. And that was such a beautiful message, that no matter what you're suffering from, there's always, if it's the attitude that will ultimately save you. So if you're tired of all the superhero movies and adaptations, this is the original film you're looking for. It's got suspense, it's got heartwarming moments, and you'll finish watching it thinking, I just saw a good piece of filmmaking. And you'll feel all warm and fuzzy.